Good morning, friends. Welcome to another day of our almost daily meditations. I hope you're doing well and getting off to a good start to the day. Sorry if this is a little bit late today. I was thinking about why some days are good and why some days aren't. And I don't know about you, but for me, the typical day that's a good day is a day that I've been able to accomplish something, or feel like I've completed something, or feel like I've made a difference in some way. So that can mean ticking off the things that I've made on a list that I need to get done, or it could mean, certain meetings have happened or accomplishments, or there's all kinds of different things. Um, it can also mean just a feeling of satisfaction or completeness, or I've had good interactions that day or gotten some good news, different things like that. But a lot of times, what I find is, and I learned this when I was in college, um, doing some therapy and some reading and other stuff, is part of our own spiritual work is we have a destiny, um, or uh, we have to kind of make some of that happen ourselves. Like, it doesn't just happen to us. And I think that was a big revelation for me, that that nobody was gonna come along and just say, here's the perfect opportunity for you, Gar, do this. You have to kind of make things happen. And one of my inspirations was a guy named Thomas Edison. I'm sure you've heard of him. He was a great inventor, um, most famously known for inventing the light bulb, I believe, and the telephone. But he was an inventor, and a lot of the things that he did is he would just kind of do work in his workshop and try stuff. And one of his famous quotes is, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And that's always been an inspiration for me. And each day, as I go about the different things that I'm called to do, that sometimes I have to just keep trying different things until I find a way that works. And so maybe just think about your day that's ahead today, and in terms of the spiritual life and your connection with God. One of the things that can help is, I think, we'll often read a Mother Teresa's writing, or we'll read somebody who seems to have a really deep sense of the spirituality, and they're like they've got a PhD in it, and we forget that to get anywhere in our spiritual life, it's one day at a time, and sometimes we have to try different things to help us get there. And I would encourage you to do that, um, but also to make that spiritual life a part of what makes your day good and wholesome. Because part of what I didn't say is, when I'm starting my day, it starts with prayer, and it also starts with trying to ground myself in God, and even asking the question, God, what would you have me do today to further your kingdom? um, and then it's about what I can go about doing. And sometimes that's furthering the kingdom is simply paying the bills, and sometimes it's furthering the kingdom is, you know having a spiritual conversation with someone about the Bible or their spiritual life, or feeding the poor, any number of different things. And it can be anything that you're doing in your life is certainly a spiritual exercise. So just something to think about today, about how your work is formed, how your day is formed, and how each day is there before us. And sometimes we fail or don't do something right 10,000 times before we find the right way for us, and also for how God is calling us. Hope you have a great day. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.